Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eustace Farmer, and welcome back to part 2 of our Emerald Coast video tour. This is your personal early access preview to this awesome map by CCS 101. So if you haven't watched part 1, please go back into the playlist, link will be in the description, and watch part 1 first. So let's go ahead and let's get to it right after this.
Experience magical fun and adventure by entering the simulated world of Eustace Farmer, bringing reality into the virtual reality. Your journey begins here and right now.
And now, over here is the composting compound. So right up that ramp is where you would dump in the materials to make your compost. And then you would shovel it up right there. And then down over here, if you needed some soy for any reason for your pigs, then you can take that right out of this GSI bin behind the composting. So right in here is a fueling trailer. Now, he does strongly insist that you have the COT universal package when you arrive on the farm. So you're going to need that, and we're going to provide links for everything that you need down in the description of this video. So this fueling trailer is by COT, and it's in that universal package. And there is also another required piece of equipment that you'll have to have in your folder, and of course we will provide the link on where to purchase that as well. It is the Sakundiak Augar package. And, how could I forget? William has told me that he has also contracted a friend of Eustace Farmer's to come down and demonstrate how to use the Sakundiak on these bins. And his name is Mr. Joey Botchagaloop, also originally from Brooklyn, New York, but he's not as polished and sophisticated as I am. We'll just leave it at that. Good luck to you when that comes around today. And right in here is more storage, and they have a big giant JCB wheel loader. And there is no lighting in here. We're much too far out in the weeds for lights. And right back here is the tank that dispenses your fuel, your diesel. So you'll need that trailer to fill this up. Oh, let's all pray that this starts again. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. And this long, muddy dirt road, as all these roads that run parallel to it, will run down towards field number 11, back towards the main farm area. Well, we've had some unfortunate news. Mr. Farmer's camper thing has finally given out. So, but fortunately, that nice GTX Mr. Andy man was on his way down here, and he decided to lend us his truck to finish our tour, and he'll pick it up at the owner's farm when we're done with it. Drone camera, Renato. Drone camera. Thank you. Right, so let's get on with our tour, shall we? And right over to the left is our cattle and sheep facility. I'm going to take a little shortcut here. I'm going to go 4x4ing through the weeds, but I will show you the proper entrance. Definitely need some high-test gas in there. There was a little knocking. Oh, weeds in the face. So there is your hay baling trailer and your slurry tank, of course, to strew around your excrement. And it comes with a solid excrement trailer as well, and a little repair building that you can keep your equipment up to date with. Very rustic country feeling here, I must say. And then right in here is your animal feeding wagon, and the lights do come on automatically again at dusk. And right over here is where your cattle will come in to eat. And I was going to say come in out of the weather, but, you know, by the looks of the ceiling, No. Yes, good morning, Bessie. And these are fermentation silos, which we'll get into in a moment. And this is the cattle grading. They will not cross this. They don't like to have this type of thing under their hooves, so they never come across that. Very ingenious, yet very simple. And you'll notice out here that the cattle and the sheep, I hope I don't step in a cow pie, they are intermingled. They share the same grassland. And they get along wonderfully as neighbors. No trouble at all. Oh, yes, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Dreadful beasts. All right. So here's your fermentation silo system. And this is run by Batco. So you put your chaff or your grass or hay in here, and these towers will ferment them. And you'll retrieve your finished product when it's done on their respective downspouts out here. Okay, so over here is where you would water your animals, and there is a water system for each one. He doesn't want them drinking out of the same trough because they don't want possible cross-contamination of diseases or whatever. So this one on the right here fills this trough. There we are. And then over here, this one, that is for your sheep. And then in there is the cattle barn where they all go night-night. I shall show you that in a moment. Let's get back to our little sport truck. And we just take a right turn here. Now, this home belongs to a gentleman that will care for this yard. And as a matter of fact, I neglected to show you inside this shed. He'll take that out of my commission if I forget something. Lighting switch is right here. And there are more tractor vehicles and other picking up equipment over here, wrapping equipment, mowing, baling, everything you need to have fun out in the grass. There we are. Oh, worked up a sweat. Speaking of sweat, oh, I see a pool over there. I don't think the neighbor's home, so they won't mind. We'll just have a look. Oh, that does look inviting. I'll have to come back in the evening and ask permission. Oh, of course, there's another gate. One moment, please. They do like their gates around here, don't they? All right, so next we'll take a right-hand turn. And I'll just pull into here just to show you the cow facility. More gates. Yes, we're getting the distinct impression this is all private property, no trespassing. This is where you will retrieve your milk after the farm hands have milked the cows. Oh, gates, more gates. And this is the cattle facility here. And their automatic milking machines and little scratching posts to keep them happy and itch-free while they're getting milked, so they don't kick you in the face. A hoof in the face makes a bad, bad day. And just to make sure we're thorough, now all these little gates here are accessible, and then you drop your animals off actually right through here. So you'd come in through here and back down here, and you would release them into the wild right back here. So this is the other end to that access road if we had kept on following it down. Ooh, let me close this gate. Now this one here is really squeaky and rusty. It really needs some oil. So we could have followed that access road all the way down, and we would have came out here, and then diagonally across the street over here is the sawmill. So we'll show you that. This is not only a good place to sell any lumber or wood chips that you may have lying around, but you can also sell your bales over here to the straw power plant. They burn them to produce heating energy. But this is where you would sell your lumber. They like it dropped off in this point here, and that's where you deposit your bales and straw to be burned up. And then around over here, in this little area here, they would like you to deposit the wood chips. And now, while we're down here, let me introduce you to another fine local eatery, Marty's Gas and Grill. So here's the gas pumps back here. If you dare, you can fill up your vehicle here. And Marty will also take chicken eggs from you. Oh, yes. I think we should walk down here. Somebody told me there's a gentleman that lives... Oh, hello. Hello. You don't bite, do you? Oh, good. There's a gentleman that lives down here in a trailer. Now, hold on a second. Maybe I'm wrong in the location. Yes, no, this is somebody's house. But I'm going to have to run across it because for some reason William told me it would be recommended to drive by there. So I don't know if he's playing a joke, but we'll do it. And I shouldn't be walking around people's yards. All right, let's get back before somebody comes out and gets upset with us. But as you see, there must be good food. All the truck drivers eat here, and that's always a good sign. Some lovely Floridian neighborhoods down here. Oh, maybe this is what he's talking about. Looks like we have a little encampment over here. Nice old Volkswagen there. Oh, this is starting to look a little concerning. Wait a minute, what does that sign say? Oh, good Lord. Private property trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. Video surveillance in use. Time to go. I think I know who owns that property. I think he mentioned a gentleman named Jerry Taylor. He said he doesn't take too kindly to visitors, especially strangers. So we should probably respect Mr. Taylor's wishes. And I think they call him the grizzly bear. I can see why. All right, so the next stop is going to be on our left, and that is another facility owned by the Farmland Company. It's the anhydrous ammonia station, basically nitrogen-based fertilizer. Very efficient and good for the crops. Now here is that other grass field that I was talking about. As you see, it's quite large over to the right, and it spans the distance all the way down to the forest line. And here we are on the left. Nobody ever seems to be at these places. Very honor system oriented. So you can come in here on this side, and then over here you can also fill up. So down on the right in the distance, and I'll take you closer there, you're going to see a wood chip storage shed, and then like a little half-round hangar type storage shed in back of it. We'll just pull over here. And as you see, there's the main farm right there. I do believe there's a mean old man that used to keep his, he had a very large grass mowing machine called a Krona, Big M, and he used to keep it in this shed over there. But here's your wood chip storage, just dump right into there. And then on the other side, you'll retrieve it when you're ready to sell it. And then here's the little modest but efficient storage hangar. So while we are over here, I will take you up to visit the logging camp, just so you get a general sense of the area. Mr. Botchkaloop did volunteer to give you a tour up there, but Renardo, the cameraman, he refused to drive up into the woods with Mr. Botchkaloop, and I can't say that I blame him. But it is quite a lovely drive, and even when Mr. Botchkaloop leaves town, it would be a lovely walk, and a safe walk. And here we are approaching the camp. So there's a little storage shed up there if you ever do any work up here with them. And they also have a remote fuel tank, so sometimes they will ask you to use your fuel trailer to come up and fuel up their tank here. And here's their modest equipment. And it's quite peaceful, lovely area. And boy, I bet it's beautiful in the wintertime. All right, back down the road. I'll see you when we get to the bottom. All right, here we are again, home. Sweet home. Alrighty, so I think I will turn you over to Mr. Joseph Bonchagaloop so he can give you a demonstration of the Sakundiak Augar system. I hope somehow you will enjoy and get something out of it. God bless you. Yeah, okay, thanks there, Willie. Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of it. All right, how you doing there, everybody? I'm Joey Bonchagaloop, and I'm going to show you how to use this here Sakundiak Augar system. And on the way down, I'm going to show you a couple of the other bins that also use this system to put the grain into the tanks. So you're going to find a few of them dotted around the map here, and they all hold specific different things. I think Mr. Fancy Pants already showed you the ones that hold the soy and the canola, but he missed one over here, and this one holds specifically corn. So I'm going to show you that. We'll pull over here someplace in the weeds. All right, let's hop this little barbed wire here. And don't worry, don't get all excited. There's a road to get in here. But we're just trying to, the essence of time, I'm only getting $50 to do this, so I don't got time to be fooling around. And I don't think you either. So don't be bending down picking your nose. Pay attention to the video because I'm only going to say all this once. I mean, you could rewind it as many times as you need to get it in your skull, but I'm only saying all this once, so look up. All right, so here we are. So this one holds nothing but corn, and this one's just off the road at the bottom of field 11, which is right here. Can't miss it. And then a little shed over here. So you can keep your trailer down here, or whatever you want down here, hide things down here that you don't want your wife to see, whatever. So you take the grain out over here. Now hold on. I'm going to put on what's called these development console glasses so I can show you. Yeah, see, you put these on and it makes like little laser traces of everything. So we're up at the top there. You see that up there? Right there where that square is? That's where you would put one of the auger systems to get the grain to go inside. You dump the grain in and you put it up through there. All right, so that's this tank over here. Now we're going to get down to the business. Yeah, that a boy, Renato. Keep the camera drone going on the outside there because you don't want old Willie Motherflower there to get upset, get the right footage. So to get to that area properly over there, you're going to come down the access road that we're going to turn into in a minute, and then you'll come take a right and go back west. All right, we're turning right here. Hey, Renato, come on. Get your lazy rear end out of the car. Open the gate. Come on. All right, that a boy. Good job. Yeah, I bet your mother's very proud of you. Good kid. All right. So there it is up on the left. Put the pedal to the metal here a little bit, huh? All right, let me pull the car right over here. All right, so we got everything set up for you nice and pretty over here. So, again, here's the first auger. This is the one to get the grain inside the bin. You'll come over and you dump it right in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get these fired up and I'll show you what's going on. So as you see here, these bins, they don't have the cone-shaped bottom. You'll see some of these bins, they're up on legs, and the bottom is cone-shaped, like a funnel, so the grain never gets stuck. So if you ever run into one of those kind of bins, this little end here, and there's a tray that'll come out, that'll go right under the bottom of that cone, and then that's where the grain will come out. But this one here, you see it has a little spigot with a little electric Granger motor on there. This is where the grain comes out on these particular models in this farm, okay? So what do you want to do with it? You're going to turn it on. Let's pull the ripcord. There you go. And now there's a little push button here. The letter B. B is in Bachagaloop. Push it. and you get the tray that unfolds, all right? And then you can line it up. It's already lined up, so I'm not going to move it. But I'm going to show you how to fold and unfold it when we're done. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you would go and get your tractor and your trailer, if you haven't already. And it's all lined up over there. But when you pull under it, you're not going to get the alert that you can start filling. You're going to have to get your lazy rear end out of the tractor and come back to the auger. And when you do that, now you're going to see start filling. So you're going to press R. R is in Renato, and it's going to fill it up. All right? Turn that motor off. It's driving me absolutely batty. Okay, so let's go to pretend land now, shall we? Let's say you're coming in off the field, you got a load of grain, you want to put it in this tank. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to back it right up to that nice little tray I told you about. You press the letter I for idiot to unload. And there you go. It goes right up into the silo. But that's how you use these here things on this farm. Now, what I'm going to do is the owner paid me a little bit more money. I'm going to make an entirely separate video, and I'm going to show you how to use this entire package all in itself on any farm. And I'm even going to show you the other type of bin. So stay tuned for that, because that one's going to be coming pretty much alongside of this video. All right, so I hope you've been paying attention, and I hope this helped. So ciao for now, baby. This has been Eustace Farmer, and I'd like to thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and tap that alert bell. Also, there's a thumbs up button right under your screen. Please tap that so I know you enjoyed the video. If you didn't like the video, there's another button. Feel free to tap that one if you're a big poop head. Until we meet again, take great care of yourself, okay? And bye for now.